This conference will now be recorded.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Crude Estate Trading Frank. It's approximately 9:05 p.m. on July 27, 2020. Absolutely beautiful summer evening everywhere, not just on the waterfront here in New Jersey, but overlooking New York City, but everywhere. I'm sure you guys are having a good time. So on that note, like I put out on that post, traders work while everyone's partying. You know, I'd like to take some time off, but we have responsibility, so we're trying to do what we need to do. All right, thank you for attending. Full disclosure, this is purely for financial education, not for any solicitation or advice. Standard disclaimer. And on that note, I'm going to do a roll call. I love this. I'm going to make this good. Greg, Jake, K-Bot, Matt, Paul, R, Ray, Redline, Scotty, Simon. All right, guys. Are you all connected with my stupid voice and the screens?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so let me just start off. Guys, this is a very critical week. I don't want to sound like my nerdy self like I normally do. We have a Fed meeting on Wednesday. All right. So what's Jerome Powell, my favorite guy, going to do? He's going to screw the economy? No. He's going to say we're going to keep suppressed rates. We're going to make sure that all the quantitative buying and everything stays in place. That's what he's going to say. What the biggest danger to this week are the big earnings. We have Apple. We have Amazon. The guys are making money big time. Every time I see like the emails coming through and my wife's like, what she'd buy from Amazon, this and that. I mean, come on. But it's not a company, how much you're buying from them. What is their bottom line? Do you guys get that, right? What is the bottom line? Which is, what's the profit margin? You guys understand that part, right?
Yes.
Right. You can sell like $1 billion worth of stuff. But what is the profit margin? I believe that if Alibaba, BABA, can go up 20, 30, 40%, Amazon should go up 50% from here. In that case, that the stock would be what, like 4,500? Yes. Now the analysts are putting up the targets on Amazon higher and higher. I believe, first of all, I'm a pretty good tech guy. I went to a Alibaba site. I couldn't even figure out what the hell was going on. But they're selling billions of dollars around the world. Any of you been on the Alibaba site?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. And they're good, right? I mean, they're obviously they're doing something right. Like if you want a bunch of like 300 t-shirts, somebody told me, hey, you want the Crude Estate t-shirt saying 550, or Crude Estate Trading, Tactical Trading, whatever, just go to Alibaba. Just put it in there. They'll send it to you in 2 weeks. So is that the fact?
Yeah, it's also good for computer parts and electronic goods.
Well, the only computer parts that I ever get on is Amazon and Best Buy. So I am kind of stupid. I know. I'm saying American, but it's not like that, staying American stuff, but I trust the people. Can you call Alibaba and talk to somebody?
Nope.
Okay, in that case, I say, fuck them. Okay, so at least I can call Amazon and say, hey, you delayed my thing. Give me like $20 credit. And they're like, no problem, sir. I'll do it. Yes, it's a call center from Philippines or India or somebody else. But they're good. So if I can, I'm kind of old fashioned, if I can talk to somebody on something, but they're good. They're good. So, okay. I'm glad I learned something tonight. Okay. So what am I going to talk about? Well, a couple of things that I'm going to talk about very quickly is we have a big week coming up. So what we're going to do, as you're looking at this beautiful chart that I constructed today. And by the way, did anyone get yelled hard by their wife or boyfriends or anybody today? Yes, no, maybe?
Not yet. How about that?
Yeah, I got yelled at by my wife big time today for nothing. Okay, because of something, a $1,200 air purifier I want to put in the house, and I got yelled at it. Okay, fine. That's what happened. So do you feel like the market yells at you and treats you like a complete, like, nobody, like, a lot of times? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's life, right? That's life. If you're married, if you have a girlfriend, my dogs don't yell at me. They just love me. Every time they see me, they just jump on me, like all four of them. Like, oh my God, where's the treats? Take me out for a walk, pick up my poop. But humans yell at each other, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So as a human, and Clueless Estate Trading always like to put the emotional aspect on the whole thing. We all are never really respected for what we do, right?
Feel that way.
Right. So the markets are the same way. The markets never respect what we do. Charts or no charts, whatever. So we have to fight every time to get that respect. And how does that respect feel great when it comes to market trading? Can somebody tell me?
It's wonderful.
That's not the answer. Scotty knows the answer. How does it feel great on a certain day when you tell the market, fuck you, I don't care about the respect, excuse my French, but I did it.
Make a crap load of money.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's what I want to hear from my traders. Yes,
Makes you feel
exactly.
really good too.
It makes you feel good, so you can take that money, spend it with the family. I mean, Scott knows me like, I don't know, I've never met him, Scotty, but
You've
but
seen
he
pictures.
knows where I put like a whole bunch of money. You go to your favorite charities, the veterans, um, all the good causes that we go to. So exactly, that's what I want to hear. I want traders to be real. Okay, so the markets are always slapping us down. We wake up, we have great positions, futures are down like 20. Okay, I was up nicely today, that's fine, but was everything up? No. Patience, discipline. Am I right on all these technical charts? Most of the times I am. And then when I'm not, what do you do when you look at the screen when a trade is not working out right? Well, I do this. Can somebody tell me? Please, tell me the truth.
Depressing.
What do you tell the screen when your P&L and a great chart is not going right? Like didn't happen with one stock today, even though I was nicely green today, was a WIMI. I keep on buying it because I believe in the company. So what do you look at the screen and a certain stock's not working out right? What do you say to that directly? And you have to do it as a trader. What do you say to
What the fuck?
F
Yeah,
you.
exactly. You say, fuck you, asshole, what the hell's going on? Okay, I got 14 screens, so I got a lot of things to scream at. Yes, exactly. You have to vent it out. You have to vent it out. This is a real living organism. The market is a real living organism. And when you nail it like a square, you're up like 30, 40, 50%, and you take those nice 700, whatever you had, 7,000 bucks, like, how much, whatever you had on the thing, 2,000, 3,000 off the table. What do you say?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, you say, fuck yeah, I did it. I'm the boss. That's the way you have to think. That's trading. We're not you see, we're a community, but we're not into that other type of trading services where everyone's screaming and shouting and all that shit. because we're more adult. Adults enjoy their own company and say, yes, I did it. Yes, exactly. So from a standpoint, I'm just marking the things that that's going to be very important for this week. So every time you make $10, $20, $100, $1,000, $5,000, I don't care, whatever profit you make, you say, fuck yeah, I did it. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. There are billion-dollar managers who can't even freaking make money in this market, and we are still are losing some, gaining a lot. So feel it. Feel the vibe. You know what my motto is? TLM. Trading life matters, okay? When it comes to the business. Our business matters. Feel good about your successes. Yes, swear at the screen when something doesn't work. Look at the charts. Should I get in there? Look, sometimes I'm kind of stupid. Hey, maybe I'm stupid on Biogen. I don't know. I'm up on the day nicely. I'm buying calls like you don't even know how many cheap calls I have on Biogen. Why do I have that much money on Biogen? Because I believe, can somebody tell me from an option standpoint why I am confident on Biogen aside from the chart?
Product.
Trying to teach you guys like my thinking. My thinking is not always right, but overall it is correct. Why am I so bullish on Biogen?
Breaking out.
Breaking out with a big upgrade, but didn't look that good last week, right?
Nope.
Exactly. So what is the other thing about options that I like about Biogen?
They're
Come on,
liquid?
guys. They're cheap. They're cheap. They're cheap. I bought them at $2, $3, $4. I am buying them at 20 cents, 25, 30 cents. So right now, and this is one thing I want to explain to you guys. So right now, I have a shitload of calls on Biogen. So if I blow out of it, I mean, if I lose everything, but a lot of time left, August 21st is a long time. And the Alzheimer's presentation is the 29th. You guys saw that, right? I put that out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And remember one thing about biotech, the presentations are serious. These guys are not stupid. They're the smartest minds in the world. So my thing is, I have time. So even if it drops, which it did over the last week, and I'm just circling the things that are going to move the markets now. So yes, I took a hit, but I was up nicely today because I bought as low as 15 cents and they were 40 cents. What is the percentage move from 15 cents to 40 cents?
Almost 300.
Yeah. Was I up 300%? Of course not, because I'm dollar cost averaging down, but I am settling down. So that, my friends, all of you have to understand this, is a risk trade on a real company. You cannot take a risk trade on a penny stock. Well, a lot of people do, and it works maybe. I will take a risk trade on cheap options with a lot of time left between now and August 21st, which is 1 month away. It's like a world away, on a great company like Biogen and Regeneron. I'm showing like, mention a couple of big biotech stocks. I will take a risk trade on Tesla. Now, can somebody tell me what I'm doing with Tesla?
Buying common. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yes, buying common, exactly. I'm just buying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shares, whatever it is. I am not buying the options. Can somebody tell me? I want you guys to learn. I love you guys, okay? I do. I'm actually being kind of nice today. I don't know what. Maybe it's the moon. I don't know. Okay, so why am I not buying the options on Tesla? Which
Too
anybody
expensive.
can.
It's the
Huh?
most expensive options I've ever seen.
Right. And why do you think they're so expensive? Because
Elon.
I told people to buy Tesla at $1.26, $3, $2, and they went to how much? Like a 300, whatever. And I didn't even catch the whole move. If I caught the whole move, I'd be like, guys, smell my middle finger. See you later. Okay? I'm not like that. Okay? I was really so upset. And do this as a trader. Slap yourself on both cheeks on trades that you miss. I slapped myself so hard. I'm like, holy shit. Seriously, from what, $2? Not forget the $1.60 at the bottom. They went to like 200 to 300 plus, which I didn't even see it go there. But Aldi, are you there? You know, but the thing is, the worst part is, what is the worst part about running a business? When you're right, but you can't make all of that money. Yes or no?
Yes, tough.
Exactly. So me being the so-called boss, you know, providing the content, and I've missed out on a couple of great trades. Okay? To sit back and say, shit, I'm the one who gave that, but I'm the one who didn't make that big, huge FU money. I mean, that's like telling, what's his name? Kanye West. What's he still with Kim Kardashian?
Not anymore.
Really? Such a dick, you know. But seriously, when you have that much money, I guess you can go on a rant like, you know, oh, did she dump him? Or what?
Yes, because he's crazy.
He's been crazy from day one, you know. But you know, but when you have that much money, you can be crazy. Hey, listen, every other guy is buying the what's it called, Yeezys, the sneakers, right? So if you're gonna pay $400 for something he designed, and by the way, they're butt ugly. They are butt ugly. All right. I'm a sneaker guy too, but seriously, Nike makes better sneakers. So does other companies. They're butt ugly, but I guess they were so cool. And when you make $1 billion or 500 million of those, or 200 million of the Yeezys, do you really care if you shout and scream on social media? Do you? Would you guys?
I do it.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, enough of that crap. So we're starting off Monday. Today's Monday. Durable good numbers were fantastic. Fantastic. Like what the government's doing, like what the Trump administration is doing. They are getting on the back of the stimulus bill. Stimulus is very much needed by the market right now, and I like that. So that's good. Now, S&P Case-Shiller Index tomorrow, it is important, not that important. This is important, consumer confidence. Why is consumer confidence so important, guys? Which includes all of us, for the US economy and the market.
It makes that most of our economy, doesn't it?
People spending
Yeah.
money.
Can you give me a percentage of the gross domestic product, which is our gross domestic product, US economy, that is consumer confidence? Just take a guess. I don't want right answers.
20.
50%.
Huh? How much?
I said 50.
50. It is actually almost 70%.
Wow.
Yes, exactly. Because think about, as Americans, we don't think about that. I'm not a big shopper, but I used to be till I got married. Like that's what happens. All right. So 70% is consumption. Consumption. So if consumer confidence plummets, that means, or retail sales plummet, whoops, not good, not good. So we want this number to be good tomorrow. We don't want it to plummet. But as far as I know, with all the stimulus checks coming in, people are spending money. I haven't been going checking out malls and stuff, but as far as I know, it's good. So we need this number to be good, and that's going to be important. Next, MBA mortgage application. What's happening with housing right now?
Exploding.
I'm sorry, what?
Exploding. It's going nuts.
Exactly, exactly. And who said that?
Me, Scotty.
Okay, so yes, they're going nuts. With mortgage rates this low, people are putting down the down payments. They got the stimulus checks, which is very important. And yes, so this is a plus. So we already know that. Now, what's the most critical thing? Pending home sales index is directly tied in with mortgage applications. So I say it's a plus. There's no letting go of that. It's fine. And that's good. Now, what is the most critical thing that's going to happen on Wednesday is the federal FOMC, Federal Open Market Committee, FOMC meeting. And Jerome Powell, you listen to my old videos, I'm a big supporter of him. Like when Trump was like beating up on him, like he's a loser, like I'm like, shut the fuck up, okay? The guy's like a smartest guy. He's going to guide the U.S. economy. Remember, who is the biggest banker in the world? The Fed. They can print money, well, not print money on the printers, but they print money on their balance sheets. And it just is not for our country. It is for the world. For the world. He says, keep interest rates down. We're going to support the U.S. economy. And if the U.S. economy is supported, then the rest of the emerging markets will support. Because if they raise interest rates, the rest of the world, just so you guys know, trying to teach you some economics, all right, have a lot of debt, sovereign debt. What is that debt calculated in? What currency? Can somebody tell me?
Dollars.
Yes, the dollar is king. People said, oh, the Russian ruble, the Chinese yuan, blah, 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 the Japanese yen will take over the dollar, the Saudi dinar. Go over, travel around the world. I've traveled around the world big time. You show a dollar, people listen. That dollar is going to be king forever, as long as we remain an economic might. US dollar matters. Whether you go to Iraq, whether you go to Iran, whether you go to Saudi Arabia, whether you go to Zambia, whether you go to Congo, whether you go to Haiti, the US dollar matters. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes. So as a human being, I just want you guys 30 seconds of not 30 seconds, 5 seconds of silence. Every dollar that we make, let's bow our head and say, thank you, God. Thank you, America, for giving us that dollar. 5 seconds of silence. Thank you. We have never, some of you might have not, some of you might have had a lot of money like from day one. My parents were doctors. But at college, at one point, I was fucking dirt poor. My dad said, fuck you, I'm not giving you any money. Okay, I worked my butt out. Every dollar that we make in trading, thank God, work hard, that is a dollar. We're talking about 300% profits. Thank the charts. Don't thank me. I'm not God, okay? Thank the markets. Thank the government. Thank President Trump for keeping the economy up, even though I think he's a jerk a lot of times, all right? You know my feelings. Yes, every dollar that we make is so important. Let's keep it up. And all I try to do is try to guide you through the whole mess. Futures are up right now 13 points. Dollars are being made. Whether it's Square, whether it's Amazon, whether it's Tesla, whether it's whatever stock. Every dollar that you make, and please listen to what I'm saying, guys. I'm sitting at my desk here with a great company of all you guys. Every dollar that you make, please, I'm not an evangelist, but thank God for every dollar that you make. And every 100,000 or whatever you make, thank God for it every night. Because this is money just raining down. And there are people out there who can't even dream of making this kind of money. So please do it. That's going to make you a better human being. It's going to make you a better trader. That's it. Okay. So what's most important? FOMC meeting. I think it's going to be a plus. Did you guys understand what I just said in the last 10 minutes?
Yes.
Yep.
That was not me. That was my soul speaking. Okay? Be grateful. Be grateful. When you're grateful, you're going to make more money. When you think like everything's like F you, like lose money, you're going to lose money big time. Be grateful to God. Be grateful to America. Fuck the politics. Be grateful for the markets. Be grateful to American business. Jeff Bezos made $60 billion in 2 weeks. He doesn't probably even look at it. I think he's grateful. Okay. All right. GDP, very important. GDP number on Thursday. But once we cross this hurdle on Wednesday, so this is what might happen. Today was kind of a mixed day, so we were up a little bit. So tomorrow we'll probably go up. If we shoot up, take some nice profit. Wednesday, there's going to be some nervousness in the market before the FOMC meeting. So we might dip. It's called a 5-wave move. It goes up, goes down, whatever. End of the story. GDP number, very important. I think the GDP, according to Larry Kudlow, I like him a lot. I met him a couple of times back in my days on Wall Street. He's a straight up guy, but I know he's bullshitting half the time, all right? Because he's now working in politics. So we don't know what the GDP number is going to be, but I believe it's going to be a plus. Jobless claims, doesn't matter. So I believe we're going to end the week like this. And that's what we're going to go in the next chart on. Are you guys okay with me with economic numbers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. You guys are the best. All right. So what the heck is going on with these charts? Okay, let me show you this chart. And this is Paul. You there?
I'm here.
And I'm going to give the if you can, just watch this for 1 minute. I'm going to be back in like 30 seconds, but Paul is going to take the stand. He has a couple of very good points to make on the market. Yes, Paul?
Yes.
Okay, so give me 1 minute, guys, please. And please feel free to talk to Paul.
Hey, everybody.
Paul.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah, I was on StockTwits talking to some guys, and I had this fun fact come up that I thought would be really neat to share with everybody. And I want to see if you guys have any guesses on the answer. So when you look at the SPY, SPY, what's it trading at? What's it trading at right now?
Futures or just where at the moment?
Just in general. Yeah, approximately. What's it at right now?
3244.
And how many cents?
0.25. Well, zero
Okay.
now.
Okay, so it just moved by a few pennies, right? So how much money does it cost to move the SPY by 1 penny? I want to hear some answers. Some
$1
guesses.
million?
So $1 million, okay. Anybody else lower or higher?
500,000.
20 billion. Okay, some extreme ranges there. Okay, so the correct answer, if you want to move the SPY by 1 penny, if you're watching the futures and you say, hey, I want to move this, you will need $8.5 million to move the SPY by 1 penny. And that means that to move by $1, you need 850 million. So just kind of a fun fact that I never really considered until somebody was asking the question on StockTwits there.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, so when Frank says the market treats you like nobody, he's kind of right there. So, at least in my case.
Yeah, me too.
Frank's got this chart up on the screen right now, which is one that he hasn't really used before, but I was asking him about it today, and then he threw it up there on the tweet. It's called a GAN fan, GAN with two N's, GANN fan. It's sort of like a Fibonacci, but it's based on 45-degree angles. And somebody introduced me to it the other day, and it's really uncanny how often it hits key inflection points. So if any of you do your own technical analysis,
I'm
I'd
listening, Paul. I'm back. Go
yeah,
ahead. Go ahead, Paul.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's talk
Go
about
ahead.
the GAN fan. It's a really cool tool that you can use that really predicts a lot of times where the market's going, and you can do it on different time frames too. So you can do it on a 1 hour.
Let me stop you for
Yeah.
1 second. Just so people know, these are my lines. Okay, this is my trend line. This is the market. This is my uptrend line. I put the uptrend line based on my own, um, uh, inflection points, and this is the 1/2, which is 50%. If you want to look at it, 50, and this is the GAN fan, like, which goes nuts. But go ahead, Paul, continue.
Yeah. It's a really cool technical analysis tool that I just came across. Frank's been using them for a little bit, but
Yeah, I
just
show it.
really cool.
I show it once in a while, and Paul reminded me. Go ahead.
Yeah. So other than that, just wanted to talk about the bullish case a little bit too, because I'm getting really bullish today. Speaking of technical analysis, on the SPY chart today, we had a very bullish pattern that printed on the daily chart. So of course we had that big sell-off on Thursday. It dipped lower on Friday, but it was a bit of a battle between bulls and bears on Friday, and it actually printed a thin candle. And then today we completed the missing part for the bullish pattern completion, and that is the gap up and then green candle. So we now have a morning star, bullish morning star they call it. You guys can Google it if you want, but it's a very bullish pattern on the daily chart right now. And it also appears a lot of the times at a bottom, and we're getting pretty close to the bottom of the long-term trend line on the SPY. So all the ingredients are there for technical big bounce here.
Let me stop Paul for a second, guys. Technical analysis is kind of a weird thing. We try to predict the markets based on lots of patterns and stuff. I've been right a lot, and so I stick to my game. But remember one thing: technical analysis on its own is not going to solve like intraday volatility. You guys agree or not?
Yep.
Okay. So saying all that, one of the things that I noticed, Paul, let me just mention it. Okay, this is a very simple, because this is one thing I learned. If I keep it simple, of course, I look at a lot of, I look at 22 different indicators, and I show only like maybe 3 or 4. And just so you guys know, I scratch my head, I scream at the screens, and like we talked about before, right? Like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? But I look at one thing very, 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 very carefully every morning that I wake up. My cats, my dogs wake me up at 5:30, 6. Sometimes I don't want to wake up these mornings. I don't. It's summertime. I live in a beautiful place, I want to sit down on the patio, have a drink. I can't do it. One of the things I look at, can somebody tell me what I look at aside from this beautiful chart, which is a direct market chart, which is still an ascending triangle, which I put out there. Okay. which can break out. What is one of the things that I look at? I know Matt Fung is going to answer the question. I know, but
With the RSI, is that what it is, or no?
which line?
Is it RSI? Am I incorrect on that, or?
I don't have RSI here, but I
Oh,
have
okay.
a derivative of the RSI. You are right.
You look at the VIX at 6 a.m.
No, 6 a.m. the VIX is not even reporting. But Matt is very much on the ball. What do I look at? I'm pointing to it, guys.
Stochastics.
Yes, the stochastics. My good sister, my friend. Yes. So what did the stochastics do today? This is, oops. This is what I was so, what happened? It disappeared? Oh, shit. Hold on one second. What do I have? Ah, perfect. I got it back. So what, this is what, you see, I just want you guys to get into my head. You guys is much smarter than I am. Trust me. I'm kind of stupid. That's why I call myself Crusade. All right. What is the most important thing that is happening under the surface behind the external, which is fine. This, the stochastics turn, like K-Bot said. The stochastics turn, and I said yes, because the stochastics turning, meaning that the internal, the real buying is still there, despite individual stocks going up or down sideways. Are you guys with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm just trying to tell you like what goes through my head, and then I'm going to show the VIX and all that crap. All right. The VIX is tough to decipher because it's a derivative. Anyone take calculus in high school or college?
Yep.
Who's the up? Matt?
Me. RD.
RD, yeah, of course RD. I failed almost calculus, okay? And I starred like I was like the ultimate like honor student in economics. I couldn't understand calculus even if you paid me. All right? So the VIX is a derivative of volatility. It is a very calculus derivative kind of movement. I don't want everyone to understand that. So this is what I look at. Simple, simple, simple. So when this thing turns, I say, yes, I'm going to be okay. Yes, I'm not going to lose $3,000. I'll be maybe flat to be up maybe 500, $2,000. That is most important for regular traders. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
And this
Yes.
is the daily. This is the daily, not like the 1 hour, whatever. This is the daily chart I'm showing you. So this thing made me happy because generally I'm bullish on the market. Paul, I took your time away, but I just want to show one thing. This thing is a one of the charts I showed today. It's called a rising wedge. This one, I love this chart. Ascending triangle. I'm like, wow. I'm very good at drawing charts, you know. Now, my charts generally work, but seriously, look at this. Does this chart looks like the world is going to hell in a handbasket? No, I'm just asking. Like, what's the first thing this looks like?
Looks like making money.
Yeah. You
Uptrend.
know, I mean, no guarantees, but it looks like that's what it's going to do, right? And that's why I put these arrows. Look, this is the line. This is why it's called the ascending triangle. I'll take blue. Oh. And man, I just, got my dogs out from the patio. You know, they were barking. It's so beautiful out there. I'm like, shit, why can't I do this stuff from the patio? I should do it from here. By the way, next week, I mean, this week, I might be doing like some webinars just off a laptop. HP laptops, by the way. Okay, look, gentlemen, this is what normally happens with the ascending triangle. Big moves, then it slows down, and boom. Now, the only reason why this will happen is because what needs to happen on the outside, on the economic side? Can somebody tell me?
Vaccine.
Now, vaccine, the market is not focused on vaccine right now.
Stimulus.
Yes. We need the stimulus to continue. It's like an IV for a drug addict. The market is a drug addict, okay? It needs an IV. And the IV came in the first three stimuluses. Mnuchin, I love that guy, okay? Steve Mnuchin. You know who Steve Mnuchin looks like? Can somebody tell me?
Chevy Chase.
Jerry Lewis. Yeah, he looks like a frigging idiot nerd. Smartest New York guy over. Has anyone seen his wife's picture?
He is so hot.
He's a baller, baby. He's produced he's produced 9 movies. He's a producer in Hollywood. That's the kind of guy I like. No racism.
She only married him.
No racism.
She only married him for his looks.
What was that?
She only married him for his looks.
Married him for his money. Okay? You know, he's not into like, oh, I want to get the popular votes, like pander to sometimes like Trump does to the fucking hardcore right extremists. I hate that part, by the way. I love Donald. Okay? Look, I know Donald from years ago. Trust me, I know his CFO. I've said that many times in the webinar. It's on one of my BlackBerry phones. Okay, it's still there. Donald Trump is a dick. All right? He's great for the country, but he's a dick. All right? And he, you know, sometimes he panders to this and that. I hate that white racism part. Like, come on. I can drive those, like, you know, guys like with the Nazi flags and shit, like, you know, under the ground. Get everybody out there. Fine. And by the way, I'm an equal opportunity racist. So I hate the left wing too, all right? The protesters and all that stuff. Somebody said, don't say that on your webinar. People will hate you. I said, who the fuck cares? All right? So, but Mnuchin is a great guy. Kudlow is a great guy. These are the people who are running the community. And that's all that matters. And that's all that matters to me. Okay? Politicians don't drive the market. U.S. business drives the market. Do you guys agree with me? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. U.S. business is what makes America great. Not again, but greater. All right? That's the way I look at it. So this is the ascending triangle, aside from the politics and stuff. And whether Biden wins or not, Wall Street's going to be okay as long as he doesn't go nuts. He doesn't, as long as he doesn't get the left wing, like hardcore left wing AOC type of people changing policies, which ain't gonna happen. Trust me, I know. When Obama won, I was like, holy shit, I was working on Wall Street. I'm like, that's it, my paycheck's done. Guess what happened? We had the biggest multi-year bull market rally under Obama because the system doesn't really change. So don't worry about it. If Biden wins, the markets are going to go, he's in bed with Wall Street. That's America. So just letting you guys know a little bit about life, all right? All right. So ascending triangle. I want the market to be 350, 360, 380. Now, will that happen right away? Oh, I hope so. I hope so. But In the meantime, at least by the first week of August, I expect a SPY, and I'm on record right now, to be at 339.70, call it 340. Are you guys with me?
And Frank, there's a GAN fan right there too.
I'm sorry, there's a GAN fan where?
Next week there's a GAN fan.
See, Paul's into the GAN fan stuff. I mean, 1 second. Erase all drawing. So I'm seeing one. This is a very long-term chart. The next GAN fan is like 380. That's a lot. But
Hey, there's another one. There's another one too, Frank. Look on the. I'm looking at the daily. There's a GAN fan on the daily, and it hits the all-time high on August 7th.
Okay, 1 second, guys. Are you guys with me so far? We're like seriously into the technical stuff right now. Hold on.
Yes, yes.
Yes. I know. I'm looking at this chart, which I just want to explain, guys. What I was really scared about, trust me, I get scared too, is I didn't want, this was the low, I told you guys, this line right here. Trust me, when you get into technicals, you think of markets and your money in a different way. Trust me, you do. So this line right here, Paul, give me a minute. Was 31.89, 31.90. Okay, I mentioned that a couple of times on my Twitter feed, but it didn't even get there. I'm like, yes. Okay, now what is this pattern looking like right now? To me, this is what it looks like. Bear with me 1 second. It's a big cup, a handle, which I explained, and now we are attempting to break out of that handle. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Let's make sure it happens. Now, why do I think the handle? Remember, it doesn't matter what happens on the external. What is happening on the internals will give us a high probability move. Matt Fung and some of you guys are big mathematicians. It's a high probability move. Now, how do we figure that out? We look at this. I like this. It's a crossover. Look at this. It didn't just go straight out. Huh?
They're called bullish crossover. Is that what that is?
That's a bullish crossover. Yes. It's a reversal bullish crossover. Because honestly, if the market has its own mind. Remember, the big boys control the market. We don't. So the market could have gone like this as of Friday. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. That means that red candle on Friday could have gone down to down here. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Which would be a great buying opportunity. Why? Because the Bollingers are still pointing higher. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Now you guys are like, just get into my head. I mean, look, I'm pretty stupid, honestly. I am.
This is good stuff.
Okay. But I look at things on the technical side and I blank myself out. I don't even look at my P&L. If I'm down like 2,000, I'm up 2,000, I'm up 200, 300. I don't even look at the P&L. I keep on looking at the charts. I know it's a discipline that took me years to understand. And it's a discipline that might take years for you guys to understand. Because what fucks us all up, excuse my French, okay? F-U-C-K is a French word, by the way, not English. Is we look at the P&L and we panic. I don't want to panic. Yes, I'll let go of some positions if I see no chance of them coming out. But I look at the chart. So I expected this to happen today. I expected the market to be down 400, even though I said the markets will have a reversal bounce off the lows on Thursday and Friday. I said that or no?
Yeah.
Did it happen? Yes, exactly. 114 points on the Dow. NASDAQ up 1.7%, 173. Holy shit. What am I doing not buying Apple? So call me an idiot. Seriously, I call myself an idiot. Netflix up 17. I wasn't even there, even though we still made money on other stuff. Amazon, do not play the option. Buy 1 or 2 shares, in my opinion. If the stock goes up 600, you make 600, or you make 1200 on 2 shares. If it goes down, at least you can sell after hours. That's my opinion. Now, somebody says, why can't I buy the options? Well, do it. Because you know what the option makers are going to do? They're going to screw you inside out. Exactly. I've been there before. I've made a lot of money on Amazon. And that's what they're going to do. They might keep the options flat with the stock up 50, 60 points. Your options will revert to nothing. So if you have one stock, even expensive, one stock, one share in Amazon costs $3,000. Somebody should friggin' tell Jeff Bezos to split that company, split the stock. Anyway, that's my opinion. I put it out there. So it didn't happen. This happened. To me, that is superbly beautiful. So do I think the market can break out into the 3,300? I have no idea. I think if it happens, yes. Now, Paul will step in and tell me why that might happen with the money on the side.
Yeah, actually, just got to backtrack. August 3rd is where the GANFAN hits the all-time high, August 3rd, which is next Monday, so a week from today. I'm confident
So according to the timeline, the August 3rd, which I'm going to look at the date, and August 3rd.
One week from today.
One second. July. August 3rd is Monday, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So you're saying August 3rd, what's going to happen?
We're going to hit the all-time high on August 3rd.
Wow. You guys heard that?
I want to see that happen.
And if it doesn't happen, go after Paul. I'm with him, man.
It's going to happen for sure. Fully confident.
There is nothing sure about the business, all right? All right. So, guys, can we look at some? We'll take the word. I'm with him. I'm bullish, man. I'm bullish. I haven't even opened my bills in the last 3 days, and so I must be bullish. Shit, Jersey City property bills, like, oh, fuck you guys. All right, serious. All right, so let's look at the VIX. And no, let's look at this. I got this nice chart coming in. All right, guys, hold your breath. I love my quad chart. By the way, any of you want to do the free trial with quad? DM me on Twitter. They give you 2 weeks. Gotta do it. I love these charts. They're so easy. Are these charts easy to read? Tell me, yes or no?
Well, yeah. Looks
Yeah.
like it.
Do take that 2-week free trial. And if it makes you money, keep up with them. It's quad. All right. So this is Tesla. So what's going on with Tesla?
Monster.
Monster that can bite your balls off if you're not even watching your side, okay? So that's the monster that you deal with Tesla. This is called the pivot, the yellow line. Anybody who wants to try a quad on any stock, just send me a DM. I'll send you the link. Call them, say you're trading 2 weeks. Try it. If it makes you money, stay with them. I don't make any money off that. They actually give you guys a bigger discount than they give me. So it's damn good. I love this chart. My other computers at Best Buy, which was me a big frigging loser. I didn't even buy Best Buy before the earnings. What the hell is wrong with me? My other computers at Best Buy right now getting completely modified with the newer generation NVIDIA chips and a higher processor, not from Intel, from AMD. And they said, oh, it's going to take 2 weeks, Frank. I said, no problem, man, just do it. So I'm running off one computer and half the screen. And that says something about the stock market. Intel, bullshit. AMD, nuts. NVIDIA, higher, that's America. All right. So that's what's going on. So this is your kind of short-term chart on. Look at this. You can put the prices in, change the color. If you're into nice colors, what color do you want to put? Pink, green? Okay. Very easy to trade of this chart. I love it. This is your more swing thing. Extend 0.2. Are you guys seeing what I'm doing? Are you guys with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, watch. The pivot, very important. Above pivot, good. Below pivot, bad. That's like when you were little, you're jumping on that little trampoline, right? Your kids' trampoline. So you don't want to. These lines are auto-generated. Watch. We're like really technical tonight. I love this. Show prices, change color. Bingo. So from a completely technical standpoint, forget the news, whether Elon Musk is farting, whether he's another kid with no name or names we can pronounce. It doesn't matter. This is how I draw my line. 1716. Oh, I'd love it to go there. What's my intermediate quick move? Right here. 1572. I have shares. 1565. Watch how I'm doing this. This is art in motion. Okay. These are the reason I'm doing these lines. Can somebody tell me why I'm drawing these lines based on what? Can somebody tell me?
Support and resistance.
Yes, supply and demand. Exactly. Charts will tell you when the so-called big boys of the machines come and sell. Yes, support and resistance. Exactly. We call it supply and demand. What is supply, guys? When I say supply, what does it mean?
Selling.
Yeah, selling.
Selling. Exactly. There is supply to sell. There is stock to sell. Now, once I do this, and this is a very simple chart that I'm drawing, all right, on the Quad platform. And please, DM me. Take the 2-week free trial. Do it. All right, I want tomorrow, like 14 guys that say, hey, do it. I'm going to email you guys the contact. The guy's name is Keith Savage. Billions, I always say Billions, the show. They use Quad, except they're cheap producers. All the screens are freaking static. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, seriously, it really pisses the hell out of me. Hey, anyone watch this is a different part of me. Anyone watch the show The Chi? It's about Chicago, about the black community.
I didn't see that one yet.
Oh my God, unbelievable. Unbelievable. 2 shows you gotta watch. One is The Chi. Just get your Xfinity, get your remote, say The Chi. You talk to it. CHI. Unbelievable. Beautiful, unbelievable actors. I love the whole thing. Reality. And who's watched The Shameless?
I do.
I've watched every single show.
My wife and I love that show. It's raunchy bad, but it's good.
It's raunchy real. Shameless. So here's a white trash family, and then excuse my French, all right? And there's she, which is the hardcore south side of Chicago,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
10 seasons too.
Badass crap, okay? And I wish I could say, hey, I came from like nothing, whatever. I'm not gonna lie that I didn't. I know, but I know, because I've met like people. You know what they say about good people, about people who rise to greatness. Hopefully, I'll do one day. People who can walk with the kings and people who can walk with the paupers and say the same words and hang out with them are the real people. But I'd like to be like that. So watch Shameless, watch the Chi. The Chi is serious. Shameless is more like a comedy, you know.
Yeah.
I love the guys, and I can't believe they didn't like start their new season. And by the way, that's a British English show, by the way, and the writer is actually English. It was adapted for American thing. Guys, this is serious technical stuff we're talking about right now. So please, can you guys watch the Shameless all seasons, all 4 seasons? All right,
10 seasons. Shameless is 10.
10 seasons. All right.
Mm-hmm.
No, forget Breaking Bad and stuff. Watch 10 seasons, and if you haven't seen Breaking Bad, just watch what's it called? Just called
Better Call
Saul.
Saul.
Yes, exactly.
Amazing show.
And you tell me why Netflix can be a $1,000 stock? All right. Thank you very much. And how about Ozarks?
Ozark, yeah.
Anyone watch Ozarks?
White Lines.
That I gotta watch. Yeah, I just watched a
Yeah.
little bit of it.
It's
And
pretty good.
and Narcos and stuff is good. I'm tired of seeing the same shit. Okay, so Ozarks, guys, are you with me so far?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
This is very important for business. All right. Ozarks is serious shit. All right, serious. That's like money laundering at its best.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a great friggin' show. And if you don't know what the Ozarks is, you're not American. All right. All right. Second, Shameless, and watch the CHI, which is about the Chicago South Side. Great actors, those kids, the whole family. It just brings America together. Love it. I love it. Okay, enough of that. I just pitched my couple of my shows. And watch Intelligence about the Canadian Secret Service. That's great too. White Lines, yes, I did see. What about the Canadian Mafia? Somebody know the name that I saw the whole season?
Don't know that one. I know that one is
About the French Canadian, because remember, Canada is the biggest cocaine supplier to the U.S. We think Mexico is. Canada is bigger.
Bad
I
Blood.
forget the name.
I
Bad
saw
Blood.
that one.
Who the shit? Who said that?
Ray.
I gotta stop myself. Hold on one second. I just dropped my glass of water. Ray, man. Hold on.
We're on the computer, huh? You there, Paul?
Yes, I'm here.
What do you what's your August 3 price target there for S&P? What are you thinking? 34? 35?
On August 3rd?
Yeah, what's this August 3rd? Is it or just 30 or just all-time high?
Yeah, all-time high, which is 339.
Sorry,
Okay.
guys. You guys were talking.
I was asking Paul his August 3.
His August 4 prediction, right?
The prediction of what the number was. Yeah, I was curious.
Yeah. By the way, who said Blackbird? Ray?
Yeah, rated.
Yeah, listen, I don't want to be dramatic or some sissy, whatever, which I'm not. The fact that you said that, I was like, holy shit, I just moved my hand and I dropped my glass of water over my bills, which is good. Okay. I had to get some tissues so I can put the thing out, the property taxes. Yeah, I got my bills stacked up here. I swear to God, because nobody knows who I'm like. You watch Bad Blood 3 seasons, right? And that's like hardcore shit. All right, great. That's it. You're my good books, big time. All right, let's move on. So this is what I'm looking on Tesla. Everything on the technical side is so right. I don't know what's going to happen with their cars or whatever, but I believe very simple, keep it simple, stupid, is they're going to get added to the S&P 500. Now, the reason I don't buy the calls, like other people said, they're too expensive, but you can, if you buy time, which will cost you a lot more. So I believe that from a standpoint, I'm going to at least hit 1700, 1680 very, 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 very soon. I'm talking very soon. This is completely okay. And this is completely okay. This is completely fine. So if you have even, I don't know, let's say you have 3 shares, it's going to cost you like, $4,500, but I believe you can sell it at 1,700, which would be very nice. So instead of going for the greed, go for the small amounts. And I think this pattern will happen very, very soon, as quickly as the end of this month. And
Hey,
if
Frank,
they do get added to the S&P 500, you're looking at 1820 plus. Yes, go ahead.
can I show you something on the daily chart?
Sure.
Usually you could buy those $2,000 calls too, those ones that are way out, but those are still expensive as well.
They're very expensive, man. They're very expensive. The only reason I'm a risk trader, okay, and I know all of you guys are risk traders. But I want to put in like, I just want to buy one call, buy 2 calls. Next thing you know, it's like 5, like 6, 7 grand just to buy 2 or 3 calls. I'm just like, hold on a minute here. What am I doing? But it works. It's worked before. Now this chart, like Paul is asked me to show, hold on, is serious.
Wow.
I said serious, and Siri on one of my iPhones just came alive and said, "What do you want?" I'm like, yeah, I want some more money, man. What's she saying? Listen, this is serious. Watch this. Shut up, Siri. Okay. So this is the daily chart. Paul, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to point out that on this chart, same as the SPY, we have a bullish morning star. The last 3 candles is a bullish morning star pattern.
The last 3 candles is the bullish Morningstar pattern.
Correct.
And Paul is good. Huh?
Okay, show me. Hold on, because I don't really see it because I'm stupid. But no, I'm serious. So this is Tesla. I look at it as a triangle formation, which is about to break out in a major way. Based on this is the way I look at it, guys. Okay, and I know Matt and somebody will step in. Why am I so bullish on this candle? Because remember, candles don't always matter. Candles can always reverse. We have already, we have seen that before. What is about this chart internally, which is kind of sexy?
The stochastics like met right there.
That's it. The stoves, baby.
Why is the one on the bottom going down though? Or like facing?
The bottom is going, this is the slow stoves. The bottom went down because of this one red candle. When it went up to 1,700, I had stock. I sold it like close to 1,700, ran. But here is the way you look at it. Does it really look like it's going to go down, or is it?
No, you're right.
Let me just check. This is called the visual representation of trading. This to me is telling me it's a falling wedge, that it wants to go this way. That's just my opinion. Now, that is the longer term chart. The shorter term chart is this. Are you guys with me so far?
Yeah, and Frank, that looks like a bull flag too.
It totally is a bull flag. And it totally is a bull flag. This to me, internally, is telling me that this Tesla is not completely overbought till it gets up here. Yes or no, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So if it does do that, And don't mess with Elon. I should do hashtag don't mess with Elon tomorrow. Okay. And I expect the stock to at least hit the downtrend line, which is 1600. So do the options, buy 1 or 2 shares or whatever you want to do. This is a beautiful pattern. Now, we have big earnings coming tonight. We got to wrap this up. Amazon. Wow. This is actually kind of hot. I have no idea what Amazon is going to do. I have no idea what the hedge funds are going to do. But guys, look at this naked chart with any clothes on it. Now, what does that mean? No lines, no structures. I'm going to start drawing it right now. But look at what it is doing underneath the surface. Imagine when you went on a date back in the days, or some of you are still going on Tinder dates, and you said, honey, what's your stoves? Are you a slow stove or a fast stove? Right? and she can be like, what are you talking about? I said, don't worry, so you said, okay, let me just do the stoves. And she'll be like, you're smart. You said, yes. And you're gonna say, I'm with Clueless Aid Trading, and she'll say, yes, I love you, and I see you next time. All right. So
She's not going to see you. She wants to see you.
all kidding aside, yeah, well, I'm pretty good looking too at my old age. All right.
There's
So
there's an over.
don't ask my wife. She'd be like, yawn, like, okay, all kidding aside. All right.
Hey,
So
Frank, I think there's an overbought joke in there somewhere too.
what is it? Overbought? I'm certainly not overbought, okay? Because I'm actually quite oversold when it comes to weight, and I like it. So, okay, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Now, let's look at, let's do a simple drawing stuff. Back of the napkin calculation, right? Wall Street, Wall style. I say, now that's a bullish version, 3,400. What's the downside version? The downside version is worst case scenario. And I know the hedge funds are going to play a big, ugly game with this. I know it is 2780. That's the reason I would buy shares, one or two. Either it's going up 400 if you make 400 bucks for the night, or buy 2 shares, make 800. At least you have control to sell it after hours. Are you guys with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, because the options, they will fuck with the options big time.
They'll
The
kill them.
options makers are bastards. Look at the spreads when we try to buy the biotech stock. They're like $3, $4. Yes or no?
Sometimes more.
Sometimes more. Sometimes it's so highly illegal. I'm just like, what am I living in? And you can even question them. It's highway robbery. Sometimes it's $0 to $7. Yes or no?
Yeah.
I hate it. And you go in the middle, you buy like, okay, you're bidding for like $2.50, whatever, and like, okay, they give it to you, and sometimes it works. For swing trades, it's good. For day trades, never, ever buy options with that type of spread. Okay, so that's Amazon. So far, if Amazon works, this is going to go. If you ask my wife, she's like, Miss Amazon. So this is what is going. She was Miss Wayfair. We made money the 2 times, and I don't know why the hell I don't trade the stock anymore, which I should, because she says Wayfair has the best customer service ever. So there you go. This is good. Double bottom. But whatever the case, I do not want to play the option. Now, I'm not asking you guys not to do it. Do it. I want to play the shares. I'm a humble guy. If I make 400, if I make 600 overnight or more the day after, depending what the stock goes, I am happy with it. With the options, my theory is they are going to screw us. So that's it. Now,
Wouldn't it
next.
be better the day after? Would it be better the day after ER to do the option?
Yeah, the day after?
Yeah, the day after.
Absolutely. But if the stock is up 120 points, what are you going to do? Try
Yeah.
to buy the day after? That's the problem that we run. I'm talking the truth, that we run as option traders. Okay, so the biggest money comes right after, and I believe the numbers are going to be good. The only problem with Amazon is, what is the profit margin after they sell all that stuff? Now, here's a stock we made money on today, and I love it. Square. Okay, whether you're going out for dinner, whether you're paying for goods, whether you're on Tinder paying for your date, whether you're getting an escort, I'm just kidding. All right, so the fact is that Square is it. So I would say that this company is better than PayPal, which you guys, I mean, I clear through PayPal. Their customer service sucks, by the way. And where are we doing? This is the breakout. Watch. What I'm going to do. Somebody, Matt is always fast on the numbers. What's the depth here? 90, 30.
60.
Huh?
55.
Yeah, call it 60, right? Call it 60. Okay. So watch this. Sometimes that's why you notice, you guys, I slowed down my trading a bit, because I just want to sit with things a bit and just not like push trades inside out. Because I have made a lot less money by pushing trades out too much when I know where the stocks are going to go. Chipotle, I showed people at 260 bucks, and the frigging stock is at 1150. And I just made some money on it, good money, but not that type of money. So who's the loser? Me. Exactly. So that's why I've slowed down my trading a little bit. Watch. Gentlemen, Square. Simple lines. Square is a major ascending triangle, major macro channel. And I'll give you a mid channel. Hold on. Sometimes I wonder why I look around for stocks when we have these things right in front of our frigging faces. All right, gentlemen, are you with me so far? Internals are completely fine. Earnings coming up soon. What's going to happen? Everybody's going digital payments. Nobody wants to touch cash. Yes or no?
Yep.
Exactly. The world is going digital. So based on the technical charts, I didn't even change the colors. First level of contact is 133. Show prices 134.29. Where's the stock right now? 127. $7. Gonna make a lot of money. Next level of contact. Sometimes we just gotta stick to one stock, honestly speaking, you know. Next level of contact on a swing basis is this. What's the number? Somebody tell me. What's the number?
145.
I think that's what happens on earnings. I'm not even going forward with the swing and where it can go. Yes, that's exactly where I think stock's going. That's a lot of money, guys. That's a lot of money. And I think that's going to happen unless they completely screw up. Quick stocks I want to show because you guys are so still here. I love it. Biogen. I truly believe their drug, I can't even pronounce the name. It's called Abu Nabut, like whatever. It's like, I can't even say it, okay? Is serious shit. All right? No, seriously, it's called Abu, I can't say it, okay. All right. This is serious. So every time I say serious, Siri comes on. This is really annoying. Okay. I'm looking at increments. As a options traders, I take staggered profits. Now, what's wrong with taking staggered profits? Can somebody tell me?
You miss some of the gains.
I miss yes, a bunch of the gains when it keeps on running. Exactly. But you can always move up the strikes, right? You can always move with the strikes, but you're dead right. And I don't feel too good about it. Because when I call the right shots and the thing's going like ballistic, and I'm selling like within the first 15 minutes of the market opening, and I'm kind of an all or none guy. Like, okay, if I have 10 contracts, I'll like sell 9, and then I see it going further. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Thank you for mentioning that for all other people. You guys understood what, and who is this?
Scott, I've done it many a times.
Yeah, Scott. Scott, your voice changed, man. What happened? You had a little hormonal change or what? I love it.
No, maybe now you get 48. Like things change, you get
No,
old.
no, because I haven't heard your voice on the webinar. That's why.
I've never
Scotty and
been
me
here.
go back a long time. And Scotty, I know one thing about Scotty. I think you'd agree with me. You love the small caps I buy. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. You like that blink. I keep on talking about the Sono and this and that because you had some huge winners that you gave us
I did.
on the drug side, on the pot side, and also on the what's the one that
Remember,
was
there was there was me.
wireless Apple thing?
Oh,
What was the
Watt.
what? Oh my
Watt.
God! Yes.
That's
So
actually starting to that's getting more activity lately, actually, with FCC approvals and stuff.
Okay, I'm going to put it up on the screen. In fact, I'm doing it on my screen right now. By the way, McDonald's coming out tomorrow. I think the stock's going to be up like $3, but yeah, Watt's at $2.97 right now. So Scotty, that when you told me about the stock, it went nuts. Remember?
Yep.
So
The Dino.
to me, Blink is the same as Watt,
Yep. Got it.
except
I'm in.
except it's big money, except supercharging money, not just supercharging iPhones. Yeah. Are you guys listening to what I'm talking with my friend Scott?
Yes.
Good. So here's Biogen. Worst case scenario, 295. That's 9 points. You'll take it. Nothing in here is telling me the stock is about to collapse. And I know there's a bunch of firms that downgraded it. And then Morgan Stanley came in today and said 357. All I know, the guys are serious. If they get the Alzheimer's cure, which is the second try, think about your life. First try, you did something, didn't work. Second try, you're more sure. You go in. Do you go in with more confidence on the second clinical trial or the first one?
Second.
Yes, because you're more confidence. See, I look at stocks like Life. Like I said, Cruiser trading model and Life isn't trading. I think these guys have something real. And God help us if it's something real. And that's how I'm going to end the session, all right? This thing is going to go boom.
Like February right there, that big old green one.
Yes. And we did have a little bit, and we made a killing. And we made a killing because we were positioned here. We were positioned here. And people who were there, they know it. The calls went from what, like $1 to like 15 overnight. So what I'm saying is, I believe in this great American company, Biogen. I believe technically there are gaps to fill, which is 330. This is a beautiful chart. Nothing is guaranteed, but I like what I see. It is a complex W. 2 was 335. I love this. And I like this. The slow stows are even moving up. So If I'm going to buy the cheap calls, if I'm going to buy the slightly expensive calls at 300, let me stick with it. And if these guys don't go for it, I mean, what the hell do I know? Any other stock you guys want to see before we wrap up? We're having fun. I know it's 10:30.
Chipotle.
AMD.
Chipotle going a lot higher. Seriously. Chipotle daily. Scotty remembers when I said Chipotle is going to be the biggest stock ever, and I'm the biggest dick ever for not holding it all the way through, and everyone can hear it on recorded line. Seriously, I slapped myself so hard. I took staggered profits. I'm like, what am I doing? I called the stock from 270, 300 when their rats were falling off the roof. And then Brian Nichols came in, the guy who turned around Taco Bell. These are American geniuses. Taco Bell. I don't even eat the crap out of Taco Bell. And every night that when I'm getting my truck gas filled, whatever, from Quick Check, I see a line like 30 cars in front of Taco Bell in the middle of COVID. And I remember what I said, Scotty, right? This man is the ultimate turnaround artist.
Yeah, I bought the stock at the March 23 lows or whatever and sold it a little too early. Should have held on.
I know. We all make mistakes. Mistakes are nothing. They're just learning experiences, guys. I truly believe that. I truly believe that, even in trading. You know, that doesn't work in when you're married, but it works well in trading, right? Try to tell your wife, oh, mistakes are okay, honey. You know, everything's fine. Yeah, right. The shit that you didn't do, you know. So, hey, that's the way it goes. So, in trading, mistakes actually are great learning experiences, in my opinion. And I'm a living testament of it. So, saying all that, Chipotle. And Scott's so happy that you're here tonight. Hold on one second. So, this is when I truly did say this stock is going to, Brian Nichols, find my video, it's right there. Is going to turn this company up. What the hell? I need a trend line. Okay. Move it down. Forget about like all the way down here. We were talking about Chipotle like all the way down here, but forget that. It is not where the stock is going. I mean, where it's coming from. Is it, where is it going? So that's what I'm trying to draw. First time, by the way. I haven't done this for a while. So if you look at the lines generated by the computers, then the first, I'm going to do a Fibonacci level 2. Hold on. Are you guys with me?
Yeah.
Am I making some sense, at least?
We're still holding calls in this. At least some of us are.
Yep. Good. I need the Fibonacci. Hold on. Advanced. Yeah. See, these are long-term plays, right? So we can day trade them at certain times, but it's a different story. These are serious companies. Where is my extension? I can't even get an extension on this. Hold on. I was looking for the Fibonacci extension, but this was a breakout. All right, forget it. Bottom line is that we are looking at, according to the system, 1271. Nothing is wrong with this picture. Nothing. The big boys want to buy this stock on the dip. Certain days they'll smash it down like they did after earnings. For what? Now, you want to buy long-term calls, that's the best way to do it. 3 months out, 6 months out. And not 1 week out, 2 weeks out. It might be expensive, but hey, this is the way wealth is built, you know? I believe the stock goes to 1271, and that's 100 and that's 130 points higher. Next stock, quickly.
AMD.
Oh my God, that's a beast. AMD right now, in my opinion, is overbought. The whole purge, and I missed AMD in the last couple of weeks, including Intel sucks. I always said that Intel, IBM, these are old. No, really, they are legacy companies. You know what legacy means? Like old-fashioned,
Old
grandpa's
fashioned.
market. Yes, you want the new generation, Nvidia, AMD, Skyworks. Those are the new generation. The old generation, grandpa's market, Intel, yawn. Okay, you want so AMD basically went like ballistic. But after a big, big week, let's do this is the weekly chart of hardcore partying. I'm talking like hardcore. New York, California, Miami partying. Need a rest. So I would say that I would be a buyer on a slight pullback. That's my opinion based on the internals, everything. Now, saying all that, let me just draw a line. Look at this. You can make these things up. It came exactly to that downtrend line. Yes or no? I mean, to the channel.
Yes.
Yep.
Watch. This is a hot stock. My other computer is putting AMD, they call it Radeon, the whatever chips I can remember.
Ryzen.
Ryzen. There you go. Ryzen. There you go. You knew it. Yeah, the Ryzen chip. And it goes, Frank, it's going to be 10 times faster. I'm like, great. I hope my brain works 10 times faster. So they make the Intel Pentium 5 and the Pentium whatever i7 look like baby shit. All right. AMD is on the works. And that lady at AMD, AMD, what's her name? The Chinese American lady that Kramer brings on. What a smart
Lisa
lady.
Su.
Lisa.
Huh?
Lisa Su.
Lisa Su. Unbelievable. God bless her. So this is a great chart. Now, if somebody wants to be a trader, this is how they would draw it. And I know that my friend Paul here has been so hot on AMD from all the way down. I got to give you high 5, forget, high 6, high 7. Okay, I'll give you my toes, man. You were dead right on AMD. Right, Paul?
Well, it was about 2 weeks. Got in 2 weeks too soon, but it's paying off right now.
Yeah, but you were in AMD for a while. So I'm going to give you, like I said, high fives on both fingers and toes, all right? So, because on webinars, you have mentioned AMD. AMD is basically a $89, $90 stock based on my charts. So if you don't want to like watch the freaking screen all day long, whatever, and you think computers are all going to hell in a handbasket, don't buy this. But honestly, I'm actually thinking of putting a shitload of money on AMD and just not watching it till end of the year. I'm
Yeah.
dead serious. This stock is a $90 stock. And this is the first time I'm charting it, by the way, like this. It is. I mean, this is called the acceleration channel. This is your standard channel. You want to see a real acceleration channel? Watch.
Earnings is like tomorrow or next day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shit, that's right? So,
Tomorrow.
yeah. So we can wait a little bit, or we can buy a couple of cheap options. AMD options are like Tesla and stuff. You don't have to, sell your dog, to get the money. So yeah, exactly. What?
I may just buy the common like you're talking about and kind of holding.
No,
Well,
with AMD, you don't buy common. And
no.
Amazon stock, they're $2,000-$3,000 stock. You buy common. Tesla. With AMD, you buy options. You buy the options, money out. I'm going to put it out. You can do a straddle. You can buy a put and a call. You can do a spread. With AMD, you buy options because the options are affordable. So if you get completely blown out, at least you can come back in and buy it at the lows. Worst case scenario with AMD, if they say, "Oh my God, we really suck," is 50. So if it, that's no, it's not going to happen. No, it's not going to happen. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
The pivot is right here, the yellow line. All right. And by the way, anybody wants to try a quad between today and tomorrow, send me the DM. I'll send the link. Get this thing because this stuff has worked for me so well. And when I'm showing the charts, like you guys would know it. All right. So this is the way I look at it. Hold on.
The fast stochastic there looks like it's coming down a little bit, huh?
The fast stochastics is always the fast intraday movements, right? So the real thing is the slow stow. That's
Okay.
a dragon. That's a dragon. Okay. One sec. Okay. So I always try to put the pivot at 64, 65. So I would say worst case scenario, short term, the hedge funds, play the games like, oh, let's bring it down till we bring it out the next day. Because I hate it when they do that. It doesn't matter. Is you're looking at 60, 60, 60. All right. Stock is at 69, $9. CNBC be like, oh my God, AMD lost its luster.
And
Bullshit.
Frank,
Buy the
there's,
crap out of it. No,
there's
that's
also a, hey Frank, there's also a gap there. If you look at the daily, there's a gap that goes down to 60. So there's a gap fill potential.
bullshit. AMD will never hit the gap. They are going berserk. Okay, I've done some
Yeah.
work on my readings. One of my neighbors said, Frank, why do you have Bloomberg all night? I have a in the bedroom I have a Bloomberg on, and so it's like 3 in the morning. The TV stays on, and I have a Bose speaker. I mean a sound bar, right, from like years ago, like a really powerful one. He goes, the bass is so loud. I said, shut the fuck up. You know, the bass is so loud because I'm listening to Bloomberg News. I mean, it was like ridiculous. I had a nice chat with him. He's a very nice guy, with his wife. He goes, my walls can hear your bass. I'm like, yeah, your wallet should hear the money. Like, come on. This is
So
what
Frank,
happens. Yeah, go ahead.
the gap is at 64, like pretty much where that dotted line is where the gap
Hold on, hold
is
on,
at.
hold on, hold on. I don't see a gap here. Do you guys see a gap here? I don't.
You're on the weekly, you got to go to the daily.
Yeah, okay, let's go to daily. Yes, right there,
Oh, look at that.
right? So, okay. So if it falls in the gap, do I look like, oh my God, the world is lost? I look at it as a buying opportunity. To me, this, from a technical standpoint, is a massive bullish engulfing with a red doji, which is an inside candle, which means that candle hasn't taken over the whole body of the green candle. Do you guys understand what I just said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So look at this huge thing. Stock goes up to 62, comes down to 58. Everyone's freaking out, but it is within the body of this green candle. Now, why is this important? It's important because the green candle suggests that there are billions of dollars that went in there. Every candle is about money movement. Yes or no?
Right.
Right.
Yep.
I'm not a level 1, level 2 follower. Lots of trading services, they follow the money flows on level 1, level 2, all that stuff. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. I watch the candles for money flow movements. And you guys should do too, in my opinion. So bottom line is, this was what was kind of dangerous. Right now, there back on July 13th, the stock actually gave back and took over the body of this green candle. That's dangerous. Here, nothing. Now, if it breaks below 65, different story. So that's the way I'm looking at it. And earnings coming out, I'm going to buy a bunch of calls into August 21st. That's what I would do. It's going to cost a little bit more, but at least I have time. And I'll probably buy a few shares just so if it goes, if it does ramp up like 10, $15, that's fun. Remember one thing, last thing I'll say, It's 10:45. Holy shit, I'm having fun with you guys. Listen, no, seriously, no worries, man. Dogs have been walked, everyone's good. The thing is that hedge funds are a bunch of maniacal day traders. Half of the hedge fund traders are probably snorting coke, all right, for all I know. And those guys have no freaking clue of technical charts and stuff. They don't, believe me, most Wall Street firms don't.
Honestly.
Trust me, they don't. I worked on Wall Street. I learned my craft from there and on my own and sitting in a whole bunch of it. Katie Stockton, the most prettiest technical analyst ever. Okay, I wish I was single. She's beautiful. She's the best. Katie Stockton. Okay, forget the name, the firm that she's working for right now. At that time, she was working for one of the big firms. The best. You listen to her forecast and you listen to mine. Do I copy her? Never. But every time she says something which matches with what I'm looking at, I'm like, yes, she's my goddess. Okay, Katie Stockton. Check her out on Google. So Wall Street is a bunch of fucking idiots. Look at these guys who come on TV. Oh, show a couple of little charts. Oh, it's moving average. All this. Do they ever mention all these hardcore stuff that we look at back and forth? Yes or no?
Nope.
Yeah, and I'm not even showing the hardcore stuff. I'm just showing you the stoves and stuff. I like AMD. Paul, thank you. You guys are the best. Made my evening. It's 10:45, 10:47. Let's make some money this week, but let's be careful. Fed meeting. I covered the economic calendar. And aside from that, stimulus bill is going through, and the Fed's going to be okay. But we have to be selective on things. And a couple of these things, like the one that I got whacked on today, and I kept on buying. WeMe, which I believe in the
WeMe.
company. Yeah, because it is the frigging secondary. When you do a secondary offering from nowhere, of course the stock's going to fall. How the hell did I know they're going to do it? So I got like a bunch of shares, no common. I mean, no option. So I'm like whacked on that. Doesn't matter. Still came out green. I'm going to keep on buying the stock. I like the company. 5G holographics is a huge thing. Huge thing. I expect a buyout or some big things to happen now. Somebody says, what's he talking about? Well, this is what I'm talking about. Me. So the first time that I bought it,
It's new, isn't it?
was around 11, 12. The stock went to 30. I sold it around here overnight and the next morning. Right now, it's filling a gap. They did a secondary offering. Somebody said, what's a secondary offering? A secondary offering means they are raising money from the markets. The secondary offering was at 818. The stock is at 729. This is a European ADR, American Deposit Receipt. I believe this is what's going to happen. This is where the stock started the journey, 6 to 30. I caught the middle. Okay? I kept on buying. Now I'm down on it. I believe the stock will go like this. No technicals, nothing. Straightforward. I believe this is fine. So these are kind of risk trades, but these are companies that I'll sit with for like 6, 7, 8 months. I don't care. Holographic, hardcore 5G. Come on, read up on it.
It's like Watt, but it sounds like it's better than Watt.
It is beyond what. This is like hardcore technology. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason, all right, guys. Thank you so much for making my evening. Let's make it happen. Let's get the referrals. And that's it. All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.